Stockton is with us in Phoenix, Arizona. Hey, Stockton, welcome to the Ramsey Show.
Good afternoon. I graduated graduate school a year ago with $200,000 student debt at 7%. My question is, the recommendation is to get out of debt except for a home. The home debt is okay. What if my student loans is as much as a home would cost? Is the recommendation to still pay off the student loans renting during that time? And if so, that'll be 10 plus years.
Wait a minute. Wait. What's your graduate degree in?
I'm a chiropractor.
Okay. And so what are you going to be making?
I just started a job here in Phoenix, $85,000 a year.
Okay. And so you plan to pay $15,000 a year on the student loans?
Yes.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah.
That's pretty lame.
So,
you ought to pay a lot more than $15,000 if you're making 80, and you should be making more than 80 as your chiropractic career grows. Would you agree with me?
Yeah, the hope is definitely to make more eventually as I grow in the company and whatnot.
Yeah.
The other issue
What did you make but the year before you graduated? What was your income?
$50,000. Associates in chiropractic can be taken advantage of, and I was last year, so I didn't make very good money last year.
Yeah. Okay. So what if you lived on $35,000 and put the rest of it towards the student loan debt?
Yeah. That was one of the reasons why we postponed getting a home is to hopefully throw more money at the student loans. The only issue is to live in a rental home where my wife and our kids feel comfortable walking the streets. Our rental is $1,600 a month, and that doesn't include the administration fees, the HOA fees, and other fees associated with the renting. So that's something that I struggle with, is being able to throw all my money at student loans, yet my rental, I feel like, is taking more money than it should.
I'll tell you, as a homeowner, it's very expensive. And I'm not talking about the mortgage payment versus the rent payment. I'm talking about home ownership in general. So if you can't afford to rent, you definitely can't afford to be a homeowner. And so what I want you to do is focus on these student loans first. I want you to buy a house. I want you to have that American dream. But as we talk about in the documentary, student loans are killing that dream because you've got this bear of a payment in your life. And you've got a great income, and it's going to continue to go up. And like Dave's saying, this thing's gone 3 to 4 years from now.
Stockton, here's the thing. You have two choices. You can go the way that your emotions are taking you, where you're justifying this and you're figuring out a way that it takes forever, and so you go ahead and buy a house, and now you've got a house payment, and you've got the cost of home ownership that George was talking about, and your career will move along, and it will take you 10 years to get out of debt or more if you go that route. Or you can do the thing that we have taught, and many, many chiropractors have done what I teach, and they roll up their sleeves and they say, not today. I'm going to engage in a different treatment program for the patient. I'm going to roll up my sleeves. We're going to do nothing around this house. We're not going to do anything except get out of debt. We're going to clean up this mess so that as my career grows, I get to actually keep the freaking money instead of sending it all to Sally Mae, Navient, or Maximus. So, this is going to be too much fun. I look forward to the next decade of this.
Well,
and so, but right now, the state of mind you're in, you're going to be in debt a long time because you bought the lie that you're stuck, and you bought the lie that you might as well just keep this like it's a freaking backache, or you can do I just told a chiropractor like a backache. I just said that. I did that on purpose. That was a metaphor that he would understand. And so, yeah, I hope. So you're going to either engage in the extreme measures to get the extreme results, or you're going to be normal. And I sound like you talking to one of your patients with the treatment program you put in. So you got to decide, physician, heal thyself.